he won the horns down just barely behind Lena. So, I mean, they've
man,
a lot horns down. But the whoop was what?
It was a whooping. Dominated, controlled the game the entire time. Our offensive line was lights out. Our defense was lights out. Special teams finally came through, made some plays for us. Did you have a good time?
Oh,
that was your first time.
It was my first time at a Hawks game.
Let's hear it.
No, you know, and I had to look up too. It's funny because we go to a lot of Oklahoma games in Norman, and I was telling you last night. I said this stadium looks so much bigger, and you guys seat 75.
Yeah,
we see 86, and it looks. I don't know. It just looks bigger.
Yeah,
but. Normally, if you get a nosebleed, which we were sitting up top.
Yep.
I mean, it's a good view typically, but last night the nosebleed is almost vertical.
Yeah, it's straight up almost.
So you're seeing. I mean, to me, I thought it was. I wouldn't have chosen anywhere. I think every time I go there, if I go again, which I will.
No, you're gonna go again.
We will be sitting. I would like to sit in that same section because you can see the entire field. I mean, plays develop and all that.
That's cool.
But going into that, I mean, Texas was, you know, the reason we're saying we're back is that's every year Texas is saying we're back, you know, and Arkansas. And at first I didn't think, I thought maybe it'd be okay. You know, Texas will get on a rhythm and stuff.
Yeah.
Arkansas never let them get in rhythm.
No, they controlled the game the entire time. I was really proud of our boys. I really hope they carried over. We kind of got, I don't want to say a cupcake because Georgia Southern, they can run the ball. But then after that, I don't know. They have 4 games against ranked teams in a row.
Yeah.
After this next week.
So I need to clarify this. Like, I had a blast last night.
Awesome.
I will go. We are excited because once we get into the SEC, we'll get to go watch OU games a lot closer.
Yeah, and if they start doing this pod thing, I mean, it's
every
quite
year
possible OU and Arkansas could be playing each other.
And we should make that a tradition to where you go up to Norman, we go to, you know, I'll tell you about the fans. And there was only twice, I think, that I almost got in a fight last night. And I overplayed the first one.
Yeah, you did.
This guy turned around, and, of course, I went and wore my OU stuff because I don't sell out.
No, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Cheered for Arkansas, but I do not sell out. And so I had the OU headband. Some of you guys probably seen it on our Facebook or on Ryan's. And I had my OU shirt. And this guy turns around like, hey, there's Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, being a smart butt.
Yeah, but
I think he was just messing.
But yeah, and then he turns around and is like, no, for real, like that's the Baker Mayfield look, and he's a millionaire. And I was like, well, I'm not a millionaire. We should be in it. So I mean,
John came in at about an
11.
He was coming in at about a 10, and we're at a stoplight, not even a mile from the stadium, and this guy was probably down around a 3.
Yeah, he was actually probably pretty nice. So. So anyways, and then the guys that what I didn't get and where I felt uncomfortable is like Arkansas fans were super nice to me. Like I'd be walking along and they'd say, hey, Boomer, and, you know, all this stuff. And they would pull me aside and say, can we just get you without Texas?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
No, I want to beat them down every year.
I said, no, you're probably, I would love that at times because Texas just annoys me. But no, you want Texas every year.
Yep.
Executive producer, can you give me that water or something? I'm like going to start coughing here. But they were super nice.
Hey, I wanted to let you, but while you're, you know, executive producer, thank you. While you're taking your drink of your Voss water,
my Voss,
I want to give you a compliment. And I know I don't do that much because I usually bust you up pretty good because that's how we roll. But your hog call,
was it good?
Was on point.
Folks, I called me some hogs last night.
It was really good.
And I don't feel like a sellout doing that. Like
no.
I go to, like, I root for K-State and their chant is quinoa. And so, but no, I mean, I liked it. I had fun. I got it. I did it backwards a few times, but it didn't matter. But I'm telling you what, we were at the top. Mm-hmm. I wish I'd have walked down to the bottom when you're calling the hogs because even at top,
it's loud.
I couldn't hear anything.
It's freaking loud.
Like my nephew was calling. I couldn't get any text to Alicia. She doesn't believe me, but I didn't have phone service there.
Yeah, it's bad.
But I had a blast.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Pope. That was your birthday present.
Yeah, it was
from
nice.
Me to you.
It was nice
for all the time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears that we put into the show. I felt like I needed to really get you something good.
Well, it was fun. It was absolutely great. And you reminded me his birthday's in October, so we need to look for an OU game to take him to. So,
hey, man, I'll go. I'm wearing Arkansas
yeah,
stuff.
we do it. No, I mean, yeah. I mean, we wear these hats with our OU and Arkansas. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
So,
no, this is a new staple in the White House right here.
So
it looks so good.
I wish I had a lot to talk about with OU, but I think we played St. Mary's School for the Blind.
They dominated.
I mean, it was like 76-0. I mean, it was great after the Tulane episode, but
I know we don't usually have much of a script, but so I'm just gonna. So out of the scores, I don't know if you got to watch any other games. Probably not. But was there any other college football stuff that you saw that you were like, "Holy cow, that's crazy"? One for me in particular, and I actually just saw it today, right after work. Was Jacksonville State beat Florida State in like the last minute, basically.
Let's just type in that in right now.
So that is huge. I think Notre Dame.
No time on the clock.
Yeah, no, they ended it out.
Yeah.
I think Notre Dame sucks.
I think they're highly suspect.
I'm so glad that OSU lost because I can't stand them.
We were cheering for that game.
I like the Ducks. So, and then everything else, week 1 and week 2, you're going to have some hiccups along the way. But that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I think teams at some degree are still trying to hit their stride unless you're Alabama because they look good from the beginning.
Yeah. No, they did. I think right now, I think you got your 2 upper echelon teams and you got everybody else. And, I think those upper echelon teams are Alabama and Georgia.
Georgia's tough too, man.
That was hard to say.
I think their defense is elite.
I think you got those 2 teams right now, and you got everybody else.
Yeah.
In a tier 2 level.
And Arkansas.
No, not yet. No. Not yet.
No.
But I like I told you last night, if I'm Alabama now and I'm looking at an Arkansas team, I'm taking them a lot more serious than I did 3 years ago.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're making progress. They're going to lose some games this year. They're not there yet, but they are making improvements in headway, and I'm just really glad I got to go with the boys, man.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we had fun. I want to talk about one more game, and then we'll get on to our high school football or high school sports because we got a ton of stuff to cover there.
Yeah.
I usually like to get up here a lot earlier than I did, but you had Cleveland and Kansas City playing.
Yeah, I saw that was a second half kind of comeback deal from KC, right?
Yeah. So, I got a few texts and stuff, and all of them were super nice. I mean, Charlie Hill actually texted me and said,
he was nice to you?
Yeah, he sent me the Chiefs flag, and I said either the Chiefs are bad or we're legit. And he goes, "You're legit."
No, the Cleveland's they weren't bad last year though.
But you go in that stadium on the road and you lead the entire game.
Yep.
And you've got the circus star and Patrick Mahomes. I don't know how he throws a crossbody 50-yard pass to Hill there that one play.
Freak of
He's
nature.
just weird. Great player. But you go in there, if you're a Browns fan or you're a Browns team, Baker Mayfield's not walking away from that saying we're horrible. He other than that one interception at the end that cost us the game, he was getting tripped up and, so whatever happened. We lost the game. I'm not trying to make excuses, but he played a great game.
Yeah.
Chubb played a great game.
Yeah.
Offensive line played a great game. And our defense made Kansas City punt first. There's only 2 punts, one from us, one from Kansas City. So,
wow.
Or did we punt twice? We might have punted twice. I can't remember, but
I wasn't able to really watch. I just kind of
great game.
Intermittently in and out of rooms, I could hear stuff.
I wanted to do this though. This was what I was just, and we don't get real excited because we've been OU fans forever to where we're up 50 points. They come back and win. But I was going to wear an OU zip up jacket tonight. And then you were going to say, "John, isn't it too hot to be wearing a jacket?" And I was going to strip that jacket off, and my Cleveland Browns Baker Mayfield jersey is going to be right there, and I'm going to be like, but it didn't happen.
That didn't happen. It looked good on paper.
I thought it looked good in my head. So, but no, I was excited about that. And I'll tell you, and I'm not just saying this because I know Marvin Boyer's watching right now. The Cowboys are a legit
I'll
team.
tell you what, now the boys, they look good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm not either, but we are pretty honest. Like if there's a team that's good, we'll say it. I did think the Cowboys and Dak, man, he lit it up. I mean, I think he threw for the most attempts in a game, like in his career or something. How
many yards did he have? Like 400
million?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, so watch out for them boys. They might be a real force to reckon with.
Their only mistake was you don't give Tom Brady any time.
0 time.
You're like, I don't know what you got to do, but you keep the ball out of Brady's hands.
Yeah, you can't let him have it late.
I watched the Hard Knocks on HBO for the Dallas Cowboys, and I wasn't a Dak fan previously. And I'll be honest with you, it's not I'm a fan of his. I have a whole different level of respect for him now. Because when he gets out there, and we were talking about this on the way to the game yesterday, he is a no-nonsense, like, I'm here to practice. I'm here to put 100% in. Yeah, it's business.
It's their job.
And Zeke, the same way, I think Dak's pulled him into a little more of a maturity level because, he had issues and no one liked him.
Coming out, right.
We actually beat him for the 2011 state game. You all know that, but yeah, I mean, I watched the Hard Knocks and you root for the players. Is it Micah Parsons for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's legit.
State. Yeah, he's really talented guy.
So, hey, it's going to be awesome. I mean, Marvin, you got your Cowboys playing well. We've got our Cleveland Browns playing well. Kansas City, tons of respect for you. That stadium, just like last night in the Arkansas game, the stadium forced turnovers at Arkansas.
Yeah, we got several penalties, I think, from the volume of the crowd.
Kansas City did the same to us today. I mean, it was just
so loud.
Yeah, it was loud. So
it's what home field advantage is supposed to do.
Hey, we want to thank our sponsors.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with our long-term sponsor here. Dr. Kaiser has been a sponsor of ours.
That guy, he's been behind
day
us
one
the whole way.
Yep. And we, just like we had put on our page, we celebrated our 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
We sent each other flowers with a nice note
and a cake.
And
we put it at each other's face.
Well, we saved it because remember we made a cake the first day of the show and then we put it in the freezer.
Right.
We didn't do it.
Right. No, we didn't.
We're getting weird. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Kaiser, thank you for your sponsorship.
I am a second-generation chiropractor, so chiropractic is my passion. I had a practice in Kansas City. My wife and I, Shauna, decided to get out of the city. We found Rogersville, and we set up shop here, and we love it. It's a cash practice only, so we want to keep it simple. We just have a flat rate fee for our patients. It brings me great joy to have patients tell me that they're feeling better all over. We not only treat the affected area, but we treat the whole body, the whole person.
So there you go, folks. If you got any type of anything going on, go see Dr. Kaiser. He will get you straight. So I'm clearing out some stuff here. I'm going to have to go to my next page because we got a ton of sports to talk about at the high school level. Yeah. We've been off for 2 weeks. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Do you hear this? Hold on.
What is?
Yeah, red team, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
You've made contact?
Really?
Okay. Hey, patch us through. We'll go ahead and
we'll go live right now.
We'll go live right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Folks, if you don't know, we got a team putting in a video camera right now.
Yeah, we've got live breaking news right now for Rogersville, the community of Rogersville. Very important breaking news.
A lot of you guys may or may not know, but the purple dinosaur from the park was stolen.
Yes, it's a tragedy.
So Ryan and I have embedded a team looking for this. This purple dinosaur. We've offered a $25 million reward. Right. And okay. Yeah, go for Pope.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Snake Doctor.
I think we're ready.
We're ready.
I think we're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Purple Dino, can you hear us? Purple Dino, you there? If so, how are you doing, man?
Well, first off, John and Ryan, thank you for having me on the show. I love the Chain Gang. It's the best sports show in the world, but they're not treating me real well. I'm getting very little food or water, and they beat me from time to time. But I guess my body's ceramic, so it really doesn't hurt.
Okay. Thank you for the very kind compliments, Purple Dino. I want to know, what have you gotten to do, while you're in there? Have you gotten to do anything? Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, they did wheel in a TV last night, and I got to watch the Arkansas-Texas game, and all I have to say is, horns down, baby.
I didn't even think, I didn't know we would make contact with you today, or we would have gotten you a hat and had them try to get it to you.
Yeah.
Purple Dino. But, hey, when you get home, man, because we are going to get you home.
We're going to bust you out, man.
We got a $25 million reward. We've got a team sitting there live with eyes on you right now. Stay true to yourself. But when you get home, what are you looking most forward to?
Well, I'm really just excited about getting back out to the park. I love the park. That's been my home for many, many years. Other than the occasional dog stopping by to pee on me, that's home, and I love it. I can't wait to get back.
It's awesome.
Well, Purple Dinosaur, I want you to know that we are going to get you out of there soon. Hang in there, buddy. We got guys coming for you. Don't ever give up.
Well, thank you, guys. I know you put up a $25 million reward for me, and I do know you're doing everything you can to rescue me. I can't wait. I can't wait to get out to the park. And like I said, they at least let me listen to your show every Sunday night at 7, so that's a highlight. You guys, we'll see you. God bless.
Man.
Well, he looked like he was okay.
Yeah, he looks like he's okay, and he's doing well.
It looked damp, though, down there where he is. I'm not sure.
I'm worried most about rust.
Yeah, I know, because it looked kind of wet, kind of dusty.
Yeah, kind of dusty. If we could get a team medic in there at some point.
We got a medic in ROG that might be able to jump on board with our SEAL Team 5.
Yeah.
To try to get this Purple Dino back.
That was great, though. You look for proof of life. And I think we got a proof of life, folks.
Have we had any contact with those that took the Purple Dino?
No, but we are coming. We're coming.
We are going to find you, and we are going to hunt you down.
There is a initiative right now out there to raise money for the Purple Dino.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing if we recover him, I say we take that money and buy him a friend.
I think that's a grand idea.
So, hey, friends, Rogersville Friends of the Park, there actually is you can go and donate.
Yeah.
So go donate to them. We'll try to update you if we know anything on the Purple Dino.
We're gonna do everything we can.
Everything we can. So, all right.
That was kind of a heavy topic right there after the very beginning of the show.
It was, yeah, but it warms my heart knowing he's doing okay.
Yeah, I'm glad he's all right.
I assume he's a he because that deep voice.
Deep voice. Yeah, it's really good.
Hey, since we took so long talking to Purple Dino, I want to thank Kingdom Fitness 417 real quick for their sponsorship. So, man, we see so many players out there getting big, and we've noticed that you can see it on the field in all reality, right? I mean, so what we're transitioning into. Hey, check out one of our sponsors, Kingdom Fitness 417. All right, folks. Well, we're about to that time where we are going to get serious. Not that we weren't serious with the Purple Dino, but let's talk a little bit of. We got 2 weeks worth of sports really to talk about. Let's talk some football, high school football.
I'm back.
We're back.
I'm back.
We're back.
So, I mean, which one do you want to start with?
Yeah, I think we did. Let's just cover Aurora. What do you think with that?
Yeah, that's fine. So went down to Aurora. Went down to them Hound Dogs. Played the Poodles. They beat us. And it was pretty convincing fashion. They had some big dudes, overmanned us, I think, up front a little bit. I will say this, because I'm a positive guy, John. I liked some of the moving of some of our players. I thought that was really good.
Yep.
And then the other thing that I'm really excited about is there's quite a few sophomores getting reps in time. And the season's not over. Like, don't panic. Don't freak out, because I really think that we have a good coaching staff. We're going to get things figured out. But really not even a but. It's a period right there. And my next thought is things are going to be really good in the future. Not that they're not good now, but I'm saying experience now for young guys will only help us later as the seasons go.
Yeah, and you got to, I mean, here's the other side of it. You don't, I mean, I know it's always in the back of your mind, but you don't expect to lose players early in the season.
Right, yeah.
You know, it's kind of that middle of the season or towards the end of the season. And we had, you know, three disadvantages. You know, we lost Daniels in the Jamboree,
right?
One of our best linemen. We lost Jess Haynes, and I don't know his status, but I'm going to tell you what, that kid's, man, he has worked
really hard.
And, you know, he's a phenomenal offensive lineman. I think he plays on he's been playing on the D line, which he didn't last year. And then you've got the one, you know, that everyone's talking about, and you've got JJ O'Neal banged up.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see him this week.
Yeah. Hey, but he was out there. You know what? Give him credit for toughing through it. And,
well, he's a tough kid.
Yeah, he certainly is. And, you know, we don't know what's going on in the locker room. None of us do. That's not the way it's supposed to be. But I will just say from just observation at the game, I mean, I felt like JJ is still in it. Like he moved out to wide receiver. I didn't see any like slouching or, you know, pouting or however you want to say it. So, hey.
Well, and JJ at wideout too, even because he's not 100%. There's no way. Now, I look down sometimes he's running. You think he's 100%, but you know he's in pain.
Yeah.
But the advantage to having him out where he's at right now is it puts a lot more eyes on him.
Yeah. It strains the defense. I mean, they got to know where he's at.
You know, Cookie just continues to come in and play well. You know, you got Logan White in there making some grabs, Tanner Peterson, Cody, you know, he made a terrific catch in traffic where he got hit, you know, from both sides as he caught the ball.
Yeah.
But I would say Cookie right now, you know, he's a tremendous wideout. And if you could take a lot of pressure off of him by putting JJ in there or vice versa, you know, you got a little young gunslinger in Pringer.
Pringer, yeah, he can sling it, man.
You know, so I was impressed with the changes at offense and defense. There was, you know, another sophomore that, you know, I feel needs to be brought up would be Cameron Ray. We nicknamed him the Stingray. So if you hear, I nicknamed him the Stingray. I'm trying to give everybody nicknames because I love
it, man. Because he'll come up and hit you.
But I mean, like we were talking about, he's our safety, and he had a lot of tackles, and you don't
want that. That's not really a good thing.
You know, I think we said that on the air the other night we were calling the game, and you know, it was now his dad calls him the llama, and I'm trying to get that changed, but
llama.
Well, his hair, he says his dad's hair, he cuts his hair like a llama or something. So I don't know, Cameron, man, I'm trying to get you the Stingray, but the thing with that was, like we said, we don't want him up there making tackles.
No, you don't want him making tackles 7 yards down the field.
But I mean, he's a sophomore. Buckman,
yep, he's
a sophomore.
He's our lineman, number 58, I think. He played a lot of snaps. I can't remember.
Let us know if you know number 50. I don't have my roster right in front of me, and there's been so many changes. The ones you're usually, you know. Camito plays a tough game on both sides.
He had one catch. I can't remember what quarter it was in. It was a pass kind of down the middle of the field, and he jumped up and caught it. I think he got hit by 2 people at the same time, and they just bounced off of him, and he ran in and scored. He is a big kid, man.
He's a big kid. He's an aggressive kid, you know, and that's where, you know, it's one thing to put on a bunch of muscle, but you know, if you're not aggressive, you're not aggressive. Right. And, you know, he is on both sides of the ball. I agree with you. I mean, obviously, I talked to one of the coaches after the game, and he said, you're by far the best 3-loss team in the state, you know, and I would agree with him. I think we just need to find our.
Yeah, we'll find it. I'm not worried about it. I think our coaches will, you know, and this is one thing that I really like to see, you know, when Pringer came in.
Blue. I knew that. Colby Ballou.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
he played a lot of snaps, played good. No, but what I was going to say is I think our coaching staff, and you already see it last night, I mean, they're trying something different, and they ran some different plays that we haven't seen yet, and I think they're adapting to what they're trying to do or what they have in certain positions. which is what you got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what you got to do, and keep going, keep working at it. We're still behind you. Don't freak out. I think we still got a chance to have a good season.
Yeah, and I mean, we were talking about it, I think, on the way to the game yesterday. We had a little bit of time to talk about stuff.
A few hours.
Our feelings and, things like that.
Favorite color.
We were talking about going from, your quarterback's a freshman at Arkansas.
Yeah, he's a sophomore.
Sophomore. No, Texas's quarterback is a freshman.
Right.
And we're talking about going from an 18-year-old kid playing high school football to now you're starting in college. And it's this huge leap. Well, the same applies, in my opinion, from going from JV to varsity.
Yep.
So you look at these sophomores that are coming in and contributing right off the bat.
Yeah.
And
they'll only get better.
Yeah.
But with reps, you get experience, and with experience, you're going to gain knowledge down the future. And I mean, it's just, they're going to be better.
But I like the fact that we do kind of have a younger team. You can't ever replace, you're never going to replace a JJ as far as like the energy and dynamic running and the talent and athleticism he has. But what you have to do is other people have to step up and say, okay, we're going to make up for that.
It's kind of like that next man up mentality.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, I totally get it.
So Colby, we're sorry. I knew 58 was your number. I'm sorry.
He works out.
He works out. Yeah.
Yep. He works out at 417.
Yeah. What Kingdom Fitness 417. What the other side of that too is anything left on football.
You can't replace me.
You can't replace you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The chains, man. You've been doing a little bit.
Yeah, it was on the chains.
The Roar chains weren't great.
I say this. If anybody out there knows Marvin,
like
Marvin's all in or he's not in, right? So when we're running chains, it don't matter if we're at the 7th and 8th grade football game, if we're at the varsity game, we're doing the littles on Saturdays. If it ain't like perfect, he's all over you.
Yeah,
I'm like, Marv, take a Xanax, dude. Chill out. They're third graders.
Marv, don't let him treat you like this on the show.
No, but I think in all seriousness, like when we go around, people probably don't pay attention, but if you're doing the change, you kind of see what's going on.
It.
We are good.
Yeah.
We have a good chain gang.
You do. Yep.
The other schools,
Yeah. Aurora was, slow and just, come on, Hound Dogs. So that was for you, Logan. Get it out there. Chains need to be a little. You can do some training or something, some two-a-days.
Jeez.
All right, let's move on to volleyball. We have been doing well in volleyball.
Yeah, and we expected it.
Yeah.
We talked about it early before we even got to this point. We expect the volleyball team to play well, and they're playing well, just like we experts would say they did.
Hey, guys, as we're talking about the football, volleyball, softball, whatever, if you've got a comment to make or you see it some way, comment on here. Let us know. No question is dumb. There are a few, but no question is dumb, except, no, I'm kidding. Comment. Let us know what you think. Football, all these different sports. But I'll tell you, September 2nd, we beat Glendale in 5 sets. And
Is it sets or matches? I'm still learning.
Yeah. The match would be like tennis or something. But
if my daughter would continually stay in a sport like for more than 3 months, like I would be more probably knowledgeable about volleyball. I'm learning, but now we're ice skating. I'm off task. Sorry.
That's a sport.
I'm not saying that it is not a sport, but last time I checked, and somebody out there correct me if I'm wrong, we don't have an ice skating team at Rogersville.
Well, she could be the first. She could be the next Tanya Harding.
I'd rather she wasn't. But anyway.
Tanya was like, okay, we're getting off track. Tanya had a little bit of like, to her, like when all the others were prissy. She wasn't as prissy.
I mean, I'm behind Allie. I'm behind her.
Yeah. Do it up, Allie. I say go Olympics.
Go to the Olympics.
Uncle John wants to go to a different country to watch you. So
yeah.
Volleyball also won in 3 sets against Carl Junction. Now, back when Kate was playing, it was 3 sets. You win 2, you win the whole game.
Yeah, right.
Whole match.
Yeah, best of 3.
It is now 5, like college plays. So Carl Junction is a good team.
Yeah, apparently we are too.
3. Varsity Willard, Now, we lost in 5 sets to Willard.
And they're like a rival.
They're a rival, but they are the defending
State champs, right?
Class 4?
Not
Class
sure.
3.
Class.
I can't remember which class we're in volleyball. I think it's 4.
Yeah.
It's 3? Okay.
It's irrelevant.
So Class 3 or Class 4, defending state champs Willard.
Yeah.
We lost in 5 sets. And I think the last set was pretty close, wasn't it? So,
keep fighting, girls.
man, Coach Hutch, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I like her.
She gets fired up.
Yeah. The girls, they all love playing with her and for her,
Yeah.
and however you want to say it.
I think she's that happy medium, and I don't know. I'm not in her practices.
Oh, I bet she gets all over them sometimes.
Yeah.
Just in knowing her.
But I think she's that happy medium between I'm going to get at you,
Yeah.
but I'm there for you.
And I'll hug your neck, too.
And I'll hug you. Yeah. I don't know. Coach, if you're different, let us know. We'd like to know. But no, I mean, to me, she seems like she's that. When I watch her, she is that. She's like I would be or you would be. Like, well, I guess I don't really go out on court, but like when a player does something, I'm or when they're playing, I'm pretty mellow. But when a player does something outstanding, like I got to remember not to run out on the court and just like
pick them up, put them on your shoulders, and carry them off the court.
And I've seen her do that several times.
Really?
Not run on and carry off a player, but run on there just, hyped and pumped. And I love that.
Love it.
Coach. So, hey, volleyball, keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing it.
We're proud of you. Softball.
Yeah.
And I think
they're good too.
Yeah. Hallie Miles. I got it right. I always call her Haley.
Good job, John.
Hallie Miles. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's got a wrist injury. I don't know how long she's out.
Okay.
She's one of our 2 star pitchers. We got 2 star pitchers. One, J-Mac.
J-Mac.
Won the award last week. J-Mac and Hallie Miles. So you've got that rotation in there. Hallie's down.
Now it's next woman up.
And it's been J-Mac, I think, for the most part.
Yep, next woman up. Though. J-Mac's not going to be able to pitch every game. I mean, she probably could, but
yeah, she had. Correct me if I'm wrong, softball parents, but I think she's been pitching every game.
Well, we need somebody else.
Yeah. So we went to this game and it was against Aurora. 15-0 run rule in 5 innings. 4. No, it was 4 innings.
I've watched 3 games and they were all run rules within like the first 2 innings.
Yeah, the district championships.
That's basically what they did last year.
September 2nd, and I'm dating these because we're going back over 2 weeks. Softball beat Branson 6-4 on the road. Now, I don't know if Branson's good. I have no idea.
They're a bigger school, I would think.
Yeah. So this will want Tuesday. They beat Cassville 14-0.
Beat the alma mater.
Your alma mater.
Yeah. Them down. Good.
I'm
a Raj Wildcat now.
So then they go to the Southside Classic. And they fall to state.
Yeah, I saw that.
Class 5 state championship or Rockbridge Bruins 1-6, and they lost to Ozark 0-2.
Both of those are bigger schools,
much bigger schools.
Yeah.
So, then they come back Thursday and beat Reed's Spring by 17-0.
You know what I like though? That classic, that tournament that they went and played. That sounds like they probably played in like St. Louis or something, but named on the schools.
Yeah, the Rockbridge. And
I like that they are playing teams they should be better than them.
Oh yeah,
because if you want to be the best or you want to be better, you got to play teams that are better than you.
Well, because you get complacent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've been mopping up the Big 8 and all these other schools around here locally, which is great, which is what we're supposed to do. But to my point, like, if you want to beat Sullivan, then you need to go play the 5A or 6A state champion and see where you stack up. And it's only going to make you better. Even if you lose, you're still going to be a better player because of it.
That's a good take right there. And that's what you look at teams that people are like, they're going to mow through state, and then they come up against a team they struggle with, and they don't know how to handle it.
Right. You need to face that adversity.
Yep. So I like that. Softball, we're loving it. And we're not loving you lost, but we're loving you're out there playing
absolutely
Class 5 state champions.
Yeah. Keep playing well. You guys are going to do fine. I'd like to hear that we got another pitcher besides one, because now what are you going to do if J-Mac goes down? Is anybody ready? That's my question.
I'm sure there are. And
I'm sure there is.
Rich could probably, if he's listening, he could probably pipe in and tell us. I know Jenna Lane pitched a game for us. She's our catcher.
Oh, wow.
She's the one in
the and caught?
Not at the same time. She's the one in our little opener where she's back there and she's ready to fire.
I like it.
Rich says no, there is not another pitcher.
There probably is. I'm sure the coaches are fully all over it. We're just talking heads. We're not telling them anything they don't know.
Yes. And then I mentioned West Plains Saturday. They played West Plains and they won 3-1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job, girls.
Doing very good.
Yeah.
I was talking with, I like to talk to Rich and he covers softball, and then Cody Wilson for volleyball. And both of them said the same thing when we were looking for our athlete of the week. Mm-hmm. They said it was hard for them to even say one person because they were like, it's a team effort.
Absolutely.
I mean, I so many names come up between them, and and ultimately it's our decision, right. You and I.
All that pressure.
I lean strongly on Rich and some of the family. It's hard to ask a family member, of a player who should be, because then they're
want to pull for your own kid.
Well, but most of them don't. They don't say like, I'll be like, but your kid like crushed it. Yeah, I don't. I'm like. So I try not to ask family too much, maybe just get some updates. But Rich and Cody Wilson, and man, I appreciate Rich out there doing softball because
he covers a lot of space, man.
And baseball, sometimes that's a 10-hour day.
That's crazy.
Same with Cody, he's doing freshman, JV, and varsity. That's a 6-hour night, and he's driving them.
He's doing that bus.
Yeah, so
driving them over. Man.
So we appreciate you guys, but man, softball is, I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be fun. I mean,
we expect to be through districts and on to playing in the state again. I mean, I don't have any other expectations than for us to win districts, and then let's see what happens.
Cross country. Yeah. Our boys.
They run a long ways. I can't run that far. No.
I like just reporting on it. My cross country's from the studio to my truck.
That's right. That's all I'm doing.
And I stopped halfway to take a deep breath.
Yep.
But no, the boys did amazing this weekend, and I don't know, is it called a tournament or
I think it's a meet.
A meet.
Yeah.
They had a meet this weekend. Boys finished second.
Nice work.
Girls finished third.
Nice work.
And that's coming off. I mean, the last of what was reported to me, and we posted on our Facebook page, the girls took first.
Yeah. Dominated.
So keep it up.
That's a kind of a cool sport. It's like track. You have individual medals, like you medal individually, but then it's a team. It's a team sport too.
Well, I was asking some of the guys on our page, like on our private message, I was like, how do you cover cross country? Because I would love to do it
I think you should get a stabilizer
I think this one.
from a selfie stick.
Well,
you should run with them. I think that's what we need to do. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you want to see John out there run the cross country trail? I do.
I could stay with them for the first quarter mile. Maybe.
That's not fair.
Maybe not.
Maybe 200 meters.
20 years ago, I'd have hung with them.
Yeah, that's right.
I did. I ran I ran a 2 mile in like 11 minutes, 10:30 or 10:45 at one time. So
you were a machine.
I was a beast. Now I'm just a loaded beast, a former beast. But yeah, man, everybody keep it up, man. We're so proud, and we don't care
about the soccer guys too.
Well, I don't. Oh, there we go.
I mean, the soccer guys have been tearing it up. They just won a tournament.
Well, they're 6-0.
Another tournament. So they've won 2 tournaments. Took first in both of them. What a way to start the season.
Yeah.
But I will say this, Coach Ballard, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Handle your business. No, I mean, amazing start. Last year, I believe it was Shayna's saying 7-0 is what they are. And correct me if wrong, you both are listening, but I think we beat Monette for the first time last year.
We beat Monette. Yeah, that was a really good game.
I believe that was the one.
Well, we in this last tournament. I think it was New Covenant. We beat New Covenant,
and they're good, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah. From what I understand,
private school.
They have a good soccer team. And then we got Catholic, I think, coming up here.
Pete Catholic.
I can't stand Catholic.
I don't like them.
I don't like Texas either.
I don't like Texas, and I don't like Catholic. But we're good sports when they come. But behind their backs, we're saying we don't like Catholic. So, hey, yeah, all our sports. We're about to hit our Hometown Furniture Athletes of the Week.
Yep.
We're giving 2 boys, 2 girls awards tonight. You're going to hear some names tonight you've not heard yet.
Yep. You need to check yourself.
One you've heard of. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah. You've only heard of one of these guys.
Perfect.
Before.
You've got the list. I don't have it in front of me.
I got the list.
You didn't write it on my sheet, or my executive producer didn't write it on my sheet.
I'm sorry.
And we talked about it. We talked about a lot of things, but I don't know we're
going to run a commercial here.
Oh,
I'm going to put it here so we can both see it.
Audible, folks.
I love it.
That's an audible.
Hey. Hey, real quick, though, and I'm adding this because I'm excited about it. We broadcast the game from Aurora. Guys, we have tons of equipment, and we do a good job. The only thing we can't control is Wi-Fi and passwords and all this stuff. And so we were having – I don't know why we were having such a hard time broadcasting that football game.
Yeah. We're doing what we can. We're doing our best.
So one of our sponsors during that football game was Rockin' Rogersville. I'm excited.
I think there's a concert coming up.
There's a concert September 20th.
Did you see that commercial that they put out?
I did. Man.
Holy crap. That thing was awesome.
Those guys, they were looking good.
Man, they look straight out of the 80s.
Well, I got to tell you, they have a group of guys out in front of Hardee's that sit and drink coffee in the mornings, and I go in there and I usually grab me a Gatorade for the day or something, and they're sitting out there. Hey, where's your wig at?
That's awesome.
And I'm like, what? And they're like, they're watching our commercial.
I can't believe people even watch that.
Like 1,300, was it like 1,300 people watched it? So
we're celebrities, John. Yeah. We have arrived.
We're
there.
Hey, here's a commercial for Rockin' Rogersville.
Hey, I don't think a lot of people know this, but that guitar playing, that was me in the background playing.
Yeah, it was, folks.
Yeah.
Community Foundation of Rogersville is putting this on, and in a short period, this has become, to me, the premier event in Rogersville. Not to take away from other things we have that are phenomenal as well, but how many people we have come out to that? 10,000, 20,000, 100 million? It's a lot of people. I mean, they fill the Jamestown. Have you been to it yet?
I haven't, man.
They fill this Jamestown field it's just full. So if you haven't gone to Rockin' Rogersville, can you put it in our link, the website? Go get your tickets now because tickets are $10.
Yep. On the 25th, right?
$10 if you get them online. The 25th, they're $15.
Yeah.
We still have VIP tickets, I believe.
I better get some of that.
VIP tickets?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, man, it's worth the money.
I'm just messing with you.
Well, because you go, I get them every year because I love the bands. And so I'm up there I'm just up there. I like to dance, man.
I have no doubt. I can't wait to see it.
You get fed with the VIP. What is it? You get special parking, which honestly is nice. You get fed. You get there's a ton of perks. It's worth it. So Lisha's putting on there. She is on the Community Foundation of Rogersville board.
I didn't know that.
So somehow I got volunteered to go help that day.
I think somebody asked me.
I think you need to. Because what I'm envisioning is me and you in a golf cart going around just doing our thing.
I can get down on the golf cart.
I like it, man. So
position.
Guys, go out there. It supports our community. That's the main thing, and these folks, there's a handful, 10 people on your board? man, 10 people put on, if you're going, and when you see what 10 people can do, and then there's other people that help. I'm not saying it's just 10, but I'm saying when you see the show, you're going to be all the food you can eat. There's a ton of food trucks out there.
I love to eat food.
Yeah. From a truck, especially, right?
Yes.
It just tastes better.
Absolutely.
So I guess we better get around to the Hometown Furniture Athletes of the Week.
Yeah. Let's let it rip.
So, guys, we've played.
Did you put the list over here?
Oh, I didn't.
I mean, do you see what I'm dealing with?
I didn't even
on
turn
a
it
nightly that we do this show.
I didn't even turn it to the right page.
I still love him to death.
Hey, I can't do everything, man.
Oh.
No, hey, so we picked. Normally, we have one female athlete, one male athlete.
I can't even read that.
You know who that is?
Is that a G?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So our Hometown Furniture Athletes of the Week.
Going 2 weeks back. So we're covering 2 weeks.
Going 2 weeks back. Sponsored by Hometown Furniture.
That's in the name, John.
Go see my buddy David Henry over at Hometown Furniture. He'll hook you up with a good deal.
In a truck with his wrap, but I don't remember it being blue. I think it was white this time.
They have a white and then they have a blue.
Yeah, I saw the white one. Looked good.
So you get a certificate from us, and then Greenbox Photography, a sponsor of the show, also gives you a free sports mini session
with Joe.
So
who's cheap and doesn't give you a drink when he brings you a cozy.
Yeah, so Joe Thomas. Yeah, you told him this week.
I told him on Thursday.
Where's my?
It still isn't here.
Yeah, I need my drink, Joe.
Jeez.
He's out. You know he's out.
He's shooting something, I'm sure.
So
anyway, going 2 weeks back.
Let's do one male, one female.
Okay, 2 weeks back.
Okay.
We feel like Sage Ballard was our guy.
He's crushing it.
Crushing
it. And his brother was our last Hometown Furniture athlete.
And I'll say this. Those two guys, I'm predicting that they're going to break school records this year. One will be goals in a season or all time or both maybe, and then assists.
Yeah, they're
really good. And and here's the thing, like we're highlighting them, but it takes the whole team.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely. There's special players there. There's a ton. I mean, McDonald he's a sophomore this year. That kid's going to be a beast for us. I mean, there's, our goalie. I just went blank.
It happens.
Yeah. But our goalie, he's coming on this year, taking over for Cobra Kai.
Yep.
And doing amazing. And so, but I'm going to tell you what, while it takes a team, we're still going to pick out who we think
absolutely
just deserves this award. And, Sage, man, keep making those goals, keep making those assists. You are one of our Hometown Furniture Athletes of the Week.
Yeah.
Our second is Bree Linehan, outside hitter. Oh, Brady Goodson. Yes. Thank you. I was going to say Brady, but then I knew it was Brady. So Brady Goodson, keep it up, man.
When you hit, you got to have have that downward angle with your hand. I've watched them.
So our female athlete is volleyball player.
I was giving them pointers.
Bree Linehan.
Yeah.
She is an outside hitter, plays all around though. And you know what's funny? I don't think you've seen volleyball at that level yet because Allie's young.
Yeah.
I don't know if you went to high school.
I haven't this year. I did some last year. Yeah.
Typically, hitters rotate out.
Oh, really?
They usually put a defensive player in the back row or, because your hitters are typically a little bit taller, and you get those defensive specialists in the back.
Yeah.
She plays all the way around.
She's an all-around player. We call that a utility player from where I'm from.
Yeah. Yeah, she could be recruited for anywhere. So, Bree, congratulations. We're proud of you.
Keep up the good work. You too. Moving on to week 2.
Yeah. So, actually, Bree is week 2. I got them in different order. Bree, you're week 2.
Again, folks.
Sorry.
This is what I'm dealing with every Sunday.
It's a clown college up here. Can I introduce the next one? Hey,
John, it's our show.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
And the reason I want to say this is we nicknamed him.
Yeah.
And so I want the nickname to stick.
Okay. So you feel like that by you announcing this name is going to make a nickname stick?
I think if we continuously call him by this, it'll stick.
So this is like a breaking event right here.
Well, you've got Caleb Cole. I'm sorry, you're not the. We love you, dude.
That was cold.
I know. I didn't mean it like that. Caleb Cole is an amazing running back, right? His dad is the sheriff, so we nicknamed him the deputy. And from what I know, from what I've talked to,
that's really pretty good.
Coach T's like, Coach Talbert, he's like, that's starting to stick. I'm like,
yeah, that's a good one.
So when we're up there calling the game, we're like the deputy for 2, or I mean, because he's all over the field, amazing guy. And it was hard. This was a hard one. We talked a lot about this because there's several players that we thought, really could be in here.
Yep.
But our second male athlete of the week is going to be the Pistol Pringer. So we did that. So, and the reason why is pew, pew. How am I doing? Oh, boom, boom, boom. Like, what was I doing with that?
I'm not sure.
Boom, boom, boom. Pistol Pringer. And we went through a few because let's set this up. Sophomore.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yes.
Sophomore coming in.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Dude can sling the ball.
Yeah, he can play.
So we were thinking like slinger and then we were saying, no, he's a gunslinger.
Yeah, he is.
And so we were like gunslinger Pringer, and all of a sudden, I think it was you or Stevie said Pistol. I'm like, oh, Pistol Pringer.
Yeah, I think that's a good name.
So Pistol Pringer.
We should put a poll up. What do y'all think? Pistol Pringer?
Yeah, we voted on it, so it's pretty secure. If you got something that's way better, well, we might change. We might do a recall.
Way better, you better.
It's got to be. So Pistol Pringer, man, I don't know if we've had too many younger players really.
Yeah, and it's tough coming in as a sophomore and starting at the varsity level. We kind of touched on it, but I mean, all in all, from what I saw, he didn't really. I mean, he made mistakes. They all make mistakes, but he didn't. I don't think he threw any picks. Didn't have any fumbles. Didn't turn the ball over. So he's going to get better too.
And going into that game, and Pistol, don't take this any other way than I'm going to say it, but we analyze players and we look for weaknesses and strengths and stuff, and we talk about that. And so I'm going to tell you, because I know you're a sophomore, I knew you could throw the ball. I worried about you getting antsy in the pocket.
Yeah, no, he'll stay in there.
And when the calls where you were in the pocket, I think you did tremendous. They bootlegged him.
Yeah,
a lot.
They rolled him out some, and it's helping. It helps him, and I can appreciate this because he's not that tall.
No, and he's but I mean, it showed his mobility.
Yeah.
And to be able to run or to pass on the run. So, Pistol, you're our second week guy, man.
Yep, congratulations.
So,
wrapping it up, we're gonna go for the female hometown athlete of the week. Jenna Lane hit for the cycle and hit 2 home runs. Or 2 runs home. I'm not sure what John's writing.
A 2-run homer.
A 2-run homer, maybe. But anyway, hitting for the cycle, I mean, outside of that, you don't really say anything else. That's very hard to do.
Yeah, and tremendous still. She's our catcher, and if you've not played baseball or softball, people don't realize. They might think, the pitcher or shortstop is the commander of the game, and it's the catcher.
Yep.
That's so right. She's out there. She's calling, what pitch she wants. She's sizing up. Are they going to try to steal or whatever? She's making those calls, and so she's been a tremendous player for Raj at catcher for a while. I believe she's a senior this year, so we won't have her back next year. I'm sure she's coaching up, next man up, or next lady cat up.
We know what you mean, and y'all. Chill out.
Yeah, chill out, man. But yeah, extremely, extremely excited to award this to Jenna. And that was the tough one for us too, because Rich and I, we talked a lot about this, and on the softball side, and there were so many lady cats you could give.
I think it's going to be like that every week.
Yeah,
though. I really do.
So I don't want you guys to think it was, this was just something we came up with. It was a hard choice, but we thought these 4 by far, they definitely deserve it. So
yeah,
proud of you.
Yeah, congratulations, everyone. Thanks to our sponsors for doing the athlete of the week thing and the photo shoot. And hey, I want to touch on something real quick. It's not on your script. Well, I don't know if it is or not. We've got something coming up for Project Graduation, and it's going to be on October 8th. So, and we've been asked to, put a little spiel out here. So I'm going to do my very best. Like if I was on a commercial.
I want to hear this.
Doing a commercial like on TV. So here we go. You ready?
Hold on.
Yeah. 3. Hey, LR fans, dust off those dancing shoes and break out that leisure suit. Hold on. Wait a minute.
That was good.
What is a leisure suit? Because my leisure suit.
We probably can't describe it.
Hey, LR fans, dust off those dancing shoes and break out that normal attire. Friday Night Lights is back, fresh and funky as ever. Join us October 8th after the football game for food, photo booth, face painting, party favors, fireworks, and a concert brought to you by Studio 54. T-shirts will be on sale soon. Entry for the party is included with your game ticket. The event is hosted by LR Project Graduation Class of 22. See you all out there October 8th.
You know what you should have done after
Dude.
that? You should have been like, that was great. I've got one to do too. Hey, the Palms are having it. It won't be as good, folks. But so that's awesome. Friday Night Lights. I think we didn't do that last year because of the Rona. That is a blast. Did you go?
I didn't.
I don't know if they had that. Yeah, but Friday Night Lights, that is a blast. And it's an opportunity, like you said, to raise money for
them kids, man.
For them children. So
cheering.
Chill. Hey, the Palms are also doing a football raffle. They've got all the seniors on the team, on the football team, that have signed a football.
Nice.
And I'm going to look for it and put it in our link on our page or on our underneath this broadcast here. But I want that. I want that football.
Yeah,
so
I do too. I think it'd look good in here. We need to decorate this thing up.
I know we still don't.
Why are we so busy?
Yeah.
Adulting is so hard.
Hey, that same night too that we're doing the Friday Night Lights, we'll be highlighting our 2011 state champion team. It'll be 10 years.
Holy moly.
So
that's crazy.
Man, if we need to talk to some people and I want some of those players on the show.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Because that's not homecoming. But we could do a show there. That would be so fun.
Yeah, I think that's a grand idea. Hey, I want y'all to know I'm going to be announcing the game tomorrow, the JV game. So come on out and have a party.
We're packed full of games this week, and it's exciting. We're going to Cassville. We'll do the play-by-play at Cassville. Tomorrow night, we got JV playing Aurora.
Yeah.
And I can't wait.
Oh, man.
Because our basketball game's at 8, right? So I'm going to get to listen to you for a little bit.
I'm going to try to make that stadium, as these young kids say, lit.
Well, you're good, man.
Or fire.
The truth is, everybody that listens to you on Saturday mornings, they know how good you are.
Yeah. No, I love doing it, man. So come on out and support them JV guys. They're going to be coming up and being our varsity players soon. And I try to make it as fun. Steph helps me out up there. She's a DJ. On the turntables.
Yeah. Hey, last thing, we want to thank Rogersville Pharmacy for being our drug dealer.
You know what? I'm running a little low. I need to call him for a refill.
Did you need me to pick it up for you?
Yeah, in about a month.
Oh, you really need some? So, yeah, he's go see Jim and his crew over there. They're fantastic to work for and work with anyways. And believe me, it's always an experience.
He's got all kinds of stuff in there too.
Yeah.
Besides just drugs.
So, hey, we'll go over. We got Hometown Furniture, Green Box Photography.
Still waiting on a Coke.
Kingdom Fitness 417.
Jeez.
Kaiser Chiropractic. And we've got Rogersville Pharmacy. I'm good. Thank you guys. You make the show happen. So any last words? Man?
Yeah, just get out there, support our teams. Again, I'd like to just kind of wrap it up with this. John and I, believe it or not, we do work real jobs. And we can only be so many places and know so many things. So if you're a player or a parent of a player or a grandma of a player, I don't care, and you have info that you think is relevant for us to talk about, send it to our Facebook page. Put it in a private message. We would love more feedback from, just whatever we can get to help us out in recognizing the kids. Because that's what it's about.
Absolutely, man. So we enjoyed doing the show. We're going to be doing it for, we'll be 90. We'll be 90. So, hey, should we do one more? Horns down, baby. All right. We'll
Texas
see you.
sucks.
We'll see you next week.
See y'all.